what a better way to put yourself in someone else's shoes than to change your perspective. Hello everyone, I'm Irene Ridarelli, writer, blogger and a passionate reader, and this is Into the Books. Many of you have probably seen the film Bones and All, starring Timothée Chalamet and Taylor Russell. So I think the topic we are going to talk about today will be of great interest for those who have not read the original book written by Camille and Angelis, as well as for those who have read the novel but haven't seen the film. Today's episode is the result of the analysis from 2 points of view, because I have not only read the book, but I have also seen the film based on the novel. So let me tell you about the plot. Maren isn't the typical 16-year-old girl you'd expect, and must I say it, she wasn't even that to herself. Since she was a child, she's known that she's different from everyone else. The bad thing, as she calls it, has led her to make terrible things to other people that are beyond comprehension. When the girl turns 16, the only person she has lived with all her life, a mother, abandons her. Maybe she made the decision to abandon Maren because she could no longer stand having to watch her back, even in her own home. Or perhaps the fear of becoming her daughter's next victim was stronger and led her to make this decision. Naturally, Maren is devastated as well as penniless. Not knowing exactly what to do, she thinks that the best thing to do would be to look for her father, so she sets out to find him. Along the way, something happens to her that she never could have imagined. She meets all the people who are just like her. The first one she meets is Sally. The man gradually gains the girl's trust, helping her in her times of needs without pressuring her or demanding anything in exchange for his help. But what Maren doesn't not realize is that their encounter is not accidental, and that the mask of kindness the man wears hides a macabre and very specific purpose. If Sally manages to fool Maren with some ease, he is unable to do the same with Lee, a young man whom Maren sees for the first time at a Walmart store. Lee is also like her and is lonely too, despite being only 19 years old. The boy, after preventing her from jumping under a truck saving her life, offers to accompany the girl to Sandhorn, her father's hometown. The long journey allows them to get to know very well each other, and to discover that what they have in common is that they hate themselves and feel terrible for being what they are. In the end, however, the burden of this life becomes unbearable for Lee, and in order to free himself from this weight, he chooses the one who loves him to help him put an end to it. Are you curious to know what Maren, Lee and Sally have in common? There is only one thing you have to do: read the book or watch the film. Being aware that them wouldn't be what maybe you expected. This book definitely makes us realize that for some individuals, being different from the rest of the people is something that is totally unacceptable. Through Maren's experiences, we can see how the fact that she doesn't fit into any stereotype leads her to believe that there is something dreadful in her, and that she is not worthy of life or love. Maren's nature has nothing to do with her soul. She does what she does, not because she's a monster, but because what she has is an uncontrollable need that comes from an untamed instinct and not from her heart. As soon as this need is satisfied, Maren cannot stop thinking about her victims and the future that they will never be able to have, all because of her. We are in front of a girl who was abandoned to fight alone against herself and her instincts. This book is perfect for lovers of the horror genre, or for those who would like to step out of their comfort zone in terms of literary preferences. As usual, I'll see you next week. Bye!